Good morning, everyone. This is Mike from CLI Store. What's good? What happened was yesterday I couldn't ride the scooter. For some reason, it prematurely died. I'm not sure. It might be the headlights itself is causing an overdrawn on the current or not. So let's check it out. I have it back here now. Let's go ahead and... Also, I got to get something and maybe tie strap it a little bit more securely. It's kind of loose in here. So I had to extend the tie strap. You can see how the wrap actually did, though. Now that we have everything assembled on there. You can see it looks pretty good. It looks perfect, doesn't it? It's kind of wrapped. It left the exhaust open a little bit, which is good for us anyway, because it gets hot normally. So it covers just perfectly enough the top, the whole rear. You see the dog piss on the rims again. That dog just likes to piss on my rim. I don't know why. I think we have the tape reflector now. I think he's more reluctant to do that to us. But I can see his little paw prints here. It looks like he was trying to do something, huh? He couldn't mess with this. So, or it's just maybe just hard stain. I don't know why there's like little stains all of a sudden. You know, it's pitch black. Look at that. There's little, I don't know, the water or something like that. Well, anyway, I'm pretty confident. I didn't want to put too much pressure on my mirror here until the red Loctite cures. So I guess it's okay now. You can see the shape of this guy here. So here's the whole front view. So I'm pleased. We're going to put the decompression tube back in, and we're also going to actually, what do you call that, monitor it to see if the oil will still flow out. But in the meantime, let me go ahead and fix this little loose strap here. That's excessive anyway. It's not loose, it's just excessive. I need to go ahead and put it back down. So let's go get a tie strap to do that. Maybe just need one of these. Maybe two, I don't know. We might break one, knowing me. Alright, so we'll get the spicer here. And I'll get a cardboard. That's it. All the tools we need to complete this setup here. All right. So here we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie strap so at nighttime when I'm about to wrap it up. So this is where I want it now. This is enough slack for both, right? I guess it's enough slack for both. So what I'll do is I'll bring it out. There it goes, unlatch it. Perfect. You might even want to go over the other one too, but that's fine. All right, so what I want to do is I want to wind it up. I guess I can start from the winding here. Huh? Or look, it already has a little bend here, so I might as well start here. Okay, this is not hard. It's not rocket science either. That way the dog doesn't tug on it thinking it's like a toy or something. So we're going to use the same mat here. We're going to install the decompression tube. In fact, we could do it right here actually. There's no reason not to. Alright, so there it goes. Almost there. Then I'm going to put a tie strap right in the center of it. So this looks fine. Or maybe have it come out. Maybe tie strap here just in case we need to bring slack, I guess. I don't know. Just in case it needs more slack. Or it can be a little bit tighter here. Getting too tight now. Alright, so here we go. We're going to put a tie strap right there. I don't want to flex it the other way because I like to keep it all around the curve. I think this, we'll try to get it in the center. Just keeps the from getting tangled. There it goes. So somewhat in the center, right? So that's what you want. You want somewhere right here. Tie strap has been useful for a lot of things in our scooter. That and super glue. And speaking of which, I probably want to actually do a little bit more super gluing on some of the what do you call that? The vice grip or something like that. Let's see here if I want it this way. Yeah, I want it this way. The reason why is I don't want this sharp thing to protrude. I'd rather tilt it on the side of anything, but we'll see. See what it allows me to do. Okay, this is good. Right there in the center, bundle. Let's see here if I can give it a little bit more tighten. See the finger muscle here. All right, that's good enough. So this one will probably be fine for us. Just cut it cleanly. Ah, there we go. Nice. Awesome. And then we can drag this guy back. Far back as you can go, I guess. because I know we took a little bit of slack from him a little bit. So let's see how it goes now. There, it still can reach. Bam, there it goes. Nice little hook there. Okay, so now it's going to take everything off. And that's, we just want to prepare that for later on today or later in the evening when we don't have time to work in the dark and we're putting back the scooter out. But yeah, it covers really well thoroughly. So let's put our decompression tube in there and see what's going on. Unravel. We did much cleaning already. Oh yeah, I guess it's these trees here, they're shedding. We got these like berry trees or something. I don't have to worry about anything poking the covers anymore, so it just glides off like this. See, no more of that sharp nose there. That was there prior. Oh, that's the alarm. Gotta get the key. Alright, at least I could test the alarm works. I totally forgot that I armed it yesterday. It gave us a warning, I guess. I wasn't paying attention. It spooked me out. Totally forgot there was an alarm installed. Yeah, I used it. So here we go. Don't tell me the alarm died already. I hope the battery didn't die. See, the alarm always stays on. It monitors it. Okay, see, there we go. I pushed it. So we're good. Alright. Took a while, huh? Someone could have easily got in there and did what they need to do. But that was freaking loud. Not loud as the horn, but it's loud enough. Alright, so let's go ahead and unravel this guy. Oh, it's hot in there underneath here. Wow, it feels like a heat sauna. There we go. We'll leave this key in here. That's how I do it. Just leave it in there. The cup. Yeah. Alright, let's check this guy out. Make sure he doesn't move. We can tell if he moves anywhere closer. Ooh, he looks like he might have. I don't know. He might have moved in maybe more. It's not supposed to though. Don't tell. Oh my gosh, you seriously? Red Loctite? You know what's funny? Oh no, we are in trouble in this one. Okay, what happened was he didn't move the base here. He didn't move this guy here. Right here. So these guys here are both locked. He didn't move anywhere in the base. I mean, he didn't move anywhere here, but he moved here. Holy smoke. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Okay, the brake cap is in the way, I believe. Okay, so what we can do is we're gonna have to pretty much unmount. We're gonna have to remove our brake cap here. Of course, we're gonna remove this ram mount because we need to make sure it twirls easily. So now what we had to do is, so I should have done it when I first took them off, is make sure I put a little bit more red Loctite in the base part because I put very little. So it's just a matter of getting to the base Loctite now this time. So we'll wait for that guy next. So tomorrow, but at the end of the day, we'll fix that guy. So he is actually, see, I put a lot here, right? This red Loctite right here is plenty from this adapter onto this guy here. But there's no way I can break this guy off from the studs no more. Now look at this. He's so strong. He takes the whole stud with him. So it's, now that's me not putting more red Loctite where the base was. I only put a DAP. So that's my fault. I knew it was kind of coming in a little bit. It was like coming in like this. But let's see. Let's see how this rides first. Let's go ahead and get everything else unraveled. I think we could put this guy now in our little gibby now. I think there's plenty of room in the gibby. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, next time I should have just done that, took it all out. Because I figured the stud was already still nailed here. I didn't want to put any more than it needed. But I should have just did the whole thing on both sides of the studs. The one anchoring to the base is now this one is loose. Before it was the top one, now it's the base one. Go figure, huh? So let's go ahead and get this all unravel out. Nice trunk. Enough for us to get up. Nah, we haven't, the only piece that we haven't really put in is this guy right here. Unfortunately, we're debating on keeping the struts, or, you know, if we are, I'm sure we are going to keep them. Then we're going to have to drill a hole in these guys. And I wasn't really up for making a hole just on a whim right now, so we'll leave that guy there. I think we can go and remove this guy. I think just put him in here. Yeah, that's why I like to be able to stuff things quickly and get them out of the way and just go forward. In fact, you know what? I probably want to put that guy eventually, because we're not going to put him for a while. Take him out of there, because I think over time I might crush that plastic, not knowing my strength, or getting this cushion at an angle. So that does put a little pressure. It's not bad. Put it down. Alright, let's go and see if we can install the decompression tube and see why it's not, what kind of tuning it needs. Again, I was trying to start the scooter, and the minute I rave it to about 3,500 RPM, when I'm about to go pick up speed from 0 to 5 miles per hour, it just went, I'm not, maybe it's out of gas. Because if you look at my gas right here, I know my tank is empty. Because you can tell my tank is empty, because if you squeeze this guy right here, check him out. Look at that. You see where the gas level is at, right? You can see the air bubble now. See that? From here to the tank, it's empty. So all we have is this little reserve right here. But I'm thinking, oh, yeah, that probably is our problem. Look at that. There's air holes here too. And I don't think it might be, if that's the case, I mean the gas is just stuck here. And there's not enough going to the float bowl. Look at that. My thing is all dry over here. Holy smoke. Yeah, it's just, so if that's the case, it's a simple fix. It has nothing to do with our headlights draining out our battery or anything like that. Because our battery was showing at a good, let's see here. Well, we know our alarm is good, so. Now, you don't want to actually keep on trying to start your scooter when there's no gas, because you can lean the engine. And if that's the case, it causes some more distraction. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually, when I open this bleeder bolt and take this whole thing out, swirl out, I'm going to go ahead and bleed my brakes again anyway, because we got a new brake bleeder. So we're hold off on doing this whole assembly here, which is just an easy quick fix for this guy. He just needs to get more red Loctite into his base stud part, which I failed to do initially, because I thought that was okay. It just needed to get this adapter. Now this adapter is freaking stiff. I need to go and get the other guy off. So one thing after another, isn't it? So here he goes. He's 12.7 volts right now. So he's not a lot. Okay, so let's go and fire him up. Initial fire in the morning. I know there's no gas in there, but we'll find out. Wait, 1, 2, 3. See that? That means it's very low gas. It's not the, oh well, let's see if our kill switch is on. Nope. See, our kill switch is on for us. So it's not the kill switch that's doing this. I'll do it one more time, but I really don't want to put my pressure on here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. See that? No gas. That's all it was. That was our problem. No gas. And I guess we test out until the very last minute. Now, we can't test this out yet, but we can see our dipstick, see how our level is like. Because the engine, I don't think, has turned over yet, anyway, fully. So let me get a little paper or something. I'm sure there's something in the recycling bin. Here we go. Here's our shop rag. All right, let's check out the dipstick oil and see where it's at. And then what we can do is we could probably, if the oil level is good, meaning it's a centimeter above the XXX for us anyway, it indicates that at least there's 750 milliliters plus. Not more than that, but probably around 800, 750 milliliters. Let me go and counterclockwise this. Give it a turn. So that's probably the reason why I couldn't go forward, is my gas levels there. I know there's some gas in the float bowl, but you can't tell there's not much at all, because it's not enough to start the scooter, that's for sure. So let's see. Okay. Whoa, look at that, see? It's coming all the way to the very top of the surface again, because we just started the engine. So let me put it in here. True measurement right there. See, there we go. Our gas is good. It's like at that same level that we wanted. All right, now if that's the case, then let's go and screw our decompression tube. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that empty quart of motor oil here and capture it, because I'm going to go and cycle it back in if it actually comes all the way out again. So let's go ahead and turn this guy over, and let's prepare to screw him in there. Early morning. It's always got some minor tune-up thing, but that's okay because we plan to open the master cylinder cap anyway. So at the same time, we could put the new brake, the new red Loctite back on the base of that thing controller here. I kept this loose here so I can actually do this way. So let me go ahead and clean this guy up a little bit. Then we're gonna tighten him down. So he's gonna put this dipstick away. Allergy season. I took allergy this morning, and I guess it puts you to sleep. So I took it at 5 in the morning. Right now it's 11, so it's a good, what, 6 hours now. So it kind of helps out to kind of sleep off the allergy pill. But then again, you know, I take it so I can sleep. I take it so I can just breathe. All right, so there we go. We'll need a 17 millimeter wrench to get down there. And then we're gonna need, I think this is 7 millimeters. So 17, 7, pretty easy, huh? So let me go and bring those two tools out real quick after I tighten this with hand for a second. There we go. All right, you want to tighten this last because that would clamps it in, the hose won't flex no more. All right, so let me do that. So yeah, I guess our issue was just no gas. So let's go ahead and get that tool. And we'll put this away for a while because we're not going to be using it. I don't even use my funnel really. Alright, so alright, let's look for it. 17 millimeter. Try down here because I don't use it that often to open 17 millimeter, or could it look for the 17. Okay, this is 7. Okay, there's 7 millimeters here. Okay, we'll need that to tighten our hose clamp. Now we need to open, there it goes, look at that, it all comes together. All comes together. Put that way. Let's go out there and get them. These are the tools we need. Okay. Yeah, I guess you can see my fuel filter is like gone, completely dried. So that's indication, even though I see fuel in this line right here, that's just the reason why, is because, you know, it's not able to have enough pressure, I guess, to go back. Because you can see here, your fuel filter should be full of fuel, you know. It shouldn't be like this. So once we put more gas in there, it'll force it downward. The sheer weight of the mass of gas on top of the tank. Right now it has none. And I'll open the tank just to verify with you. Okay, so let's go and tighten this down. You want to hand tighten this, soft aluminum still. You don't get you know, hard tight or anything like that. So let's go. 17 millimeter. Gonna take that guy in here and just kind of spin them. It's kind of a little hard to do with an angle, but you can do it. There we go. Careful if you have a little big socket like this. It's hard to tell if you have a good, you know, not that much hard torque. So you want to be really careful. I'm trying, but you do want to make sure it's properly tightened, or else it's going to create some problems. There we go. Once you feel it like not nudging no more, don't force it. That's it. Maybe just a little nudge. That's it. That's it. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get our little socket for a 17. And you want to face this a certain way where you can actually open it back quickly. So for me, probably be, since I have it already faced this way, probably be an angle like this maybe. And you might want to maybe put it over or under, somewhere around this area. Alright, so we'll tighten a little as we go. You can just do it by hand first. Get a feel for where you want it. Now, you can take a little bit more, make sure it's kind of leveled. Leveled there. Alright, so you're going to probably need a socket wrench shortly. I could get the extension one, I guess, but that's fine. Yeah, so that's good though. I mean, it's just gas issue. Don't want to lean my engine like crazy. Yeah, okay. Is it still going level? Okay, I think it's level. You want to make sure. Almost tightening here. This prevents any kind of leak, right? Don't go crazy on this either. Because, see, there it goes, stiff. It's not going anywhere. That's it. So, this is nice, this is nice. So, you're done. That's it. That's how we put back our decompression tube. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to put a little, I'm going to pretty much take the same empty quart that, you know, it's clean, of course, because I don't want to contaminate the oil because I'm going to reuse it, right? I'm going to try to capture the oil that actually gets, if it does get over, right? I'm going to try to capture it here. So before we do that, we need to go get gas because nothing's going to move until we do. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, by the way, I'll show you how empty that thing is. Let's check it out. I put the WD-40, actually helped. WD-40 did open it up, so we're good. Again, I'm not going to fix this yet. Before I'm going to take the master cylinder cap off, I'm going to bleed the brakes again anyway. So, here we go. Oh, actually it worked. Come on. Come on, we're in front of everyone. There you go. Alright. I guess it's fine. Look, you can lean it just kind of. If it's leveled, it's not going to go crazy and fall back on you. I put my insurance and everything here. You can see. That's cool stuff. My insurance tag and everything. Okay, so let's check out our gas. I know it's probably dry as a popcorn fart. Holy shit, it's dry. You guys can see it? You can see how shiny the bottom is? Or let me see if I can put a light to it. Well, it's got a little bit of gliss, but it's not like gliss. It's like in the reserve bump area. It's not like really on the red. Look at that. See that? That's it. That's you see a couple remaining gliss of oil residue. But yeah, it's dry. Keep it clean. That's okay because we want to use all our gasoline up anyway, right? My goal was to actually take it directly to the Chevron, really, but now I can't do that. But that's okay. I'm glad that was the only issue and nothing more, right? So now that we try to crank, our engine might be even lower in voltage. Remaining is 12.8. Oh, went up still. All right, so we'll leave this alone. We'll keep our tools back because we're not sure. And what we're gonna do is bring our gas thing because we need to go get gas. This is a nice container. Fill this up. Probably cost you less than $3 or $4, really. California gas price is higher than Texas. I saw Texas like ridiculously $2. God, we wish we dream of that day. Our premium is like $3.99 to $4.99. So that's no can do. All right, this is Michael. I will be back once I get gas. So I will see you guys again. At the Chevron gas station, this is pretty much my corner town here. Chevron, this is probably the best Chevron I think. I think all Chevrons are the same, I guess, but not this one. This one seems like to be the lowest price in town here. But even at the lowest prices, check this out. You got your Supreme. Now, what I do is I kind of play my credit card still, but I put it on their gift card, so it becomes like a cash card. So I get the cash discount price still. So that's kind of me working my way around it. I learned that from the cashier. He told me if you're gonna pay for credit cards, just buy one of the gift cards, and they don't charge you anything for it. I got balanced at $100. I always load up quite a bit on it. That's when I used to put in my car, but now the scooter part, I'm probably gonna go through this. I don't have no Safeway. I always reminds you of that. I always push the highest price, so it's $285, is it? Okay, so it's $293 was credit, so I get it for $285. So that's it. Select the nozzle. I think it's pushed anyway. All right, so we're gonna fill up this guy here. The only thing I hate about filling up the scooter gas tank is the fact that you always have to. I'm not sure you have to do this with this one too, but you might. You always have to flood it. So here we go. Hi, how are you? So there it is. I'm gonna fill it up right here. I think you can push it down on here. I think the owner there's wondering what the heck are you doing? You're not putting in your car, so you're already up to something. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, you can push it now. There we go. So I should get it for $3. Well, should say it right.
Begin fueling. Yeah, 385. Because that's the cash price, 385 right now. So here we go. Oh, this is good actually. I can just hold like this. Let's see how much. I know I can probably go up to $5 before it starts flowing. I gotta be careful. Gotta be really careful. I can't see through this can either, so let me lift up and see where I'm at. It goes pretty damn fast. Because your gas tank, you keep in mind, is like, I don't know, 20 gallons. So there it goes. Probably takes $8 to fill it up at this price, right? Oh, it actually started to fill up. Oh, that's smart. It kind of like, it picks up on when it's full, so it stops for you. So yeah, there we go. I can live with this. Oh, nice. So I guess there's a sensor that tells when it gets to a certain point, it stops it so you don't overflow it. Well, this is good enough for me. More than likely, the rest is probably going to go in my lawnmower. It's a little expensive there. Yeah, see, yeah, why not? So this is the price that we're paying a gallon here at our Chevron here in California Central. So $7. Yeah, I got 3.859 gallon, and my scooter takes about less than, just a little bit shy from 2 gallons. So that's all my scooter's gonna take. So I'm gonna go and pull this back here. I guess this closes it up, cleans up the nozzle as well. All right, so I'll meet you guys back at the house. Back here, so let's do this. I think some stuff came in also today. Let's check it out. This is probably the other lock here that I gotten. So let's check this out here. See if this lock is any better. Take a look at this bad boy. I think our bleeder bolt also came in. So pretty nice. Came in from NCY store. Thank goodness. So hopefully we check that out. Open that up again. Got a few more things too as well. So let's go ahead and get that cut up. Open it from the top or the bottom here. Can't say. There we go. Pull out the packing sheet here for a second. Nice. Let's see what's in here. Might be all that we need. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, we got some, there he goes, the bleeder bolt. Banjing starter clutch. Banjing starter. Some more uni filter, just in case we need it as a backup for a K&N. But this is what we were waiting for here. This is the bleeder bolt here. So it's a pre-used one, but it looks pretty fairly conditioned. It doesn't look like it's actually been tampered with. So looking forward to putting that guy on there. Also has a new rubber too. So looking to get that guy settled in. And let's check out this one. This one's like, it was an on-guard lock. I got the key one this time because I've given up on the combination one. Especially when they don't give you the combination. So let's check this guy out. Oh yeah, he weighs pretty good. He weighs like the other first guy here. There it goes. This is it. Let's check this guy out. This is what it says, on guard 2012. Wow, they even put a year there. 2012. Hopefully. Oh, look at that beauty. I like it too. Oh no, it's exposed here. This thing will kill your you know what I mean? It looks awesome. It's 10mm thickness. But just the way it's exposed like this, I think it'll kill your scooter. But you know what's great about it though? I don't know, we'll figure it out how we're gonna use this guy. Look at that, he just goes right through like this. So in a way it's kind of cool. So I don't know what this guy is for, but let me put my charger back. Keeps on, see, always it gets attracted to the heavier metal. Looks like you have a cane, right? You can beat someone with it. Yeah, take a hammer. Yeah, more likely they might even use this on his own self. Pow, pow, pow. Look at that. Oops. Just trying to showcase it. But at least it comes with some set of keys, right? So I guess this lock is a little different mechanism. So you can actually use this. So you can actually lock it sort of the long ways. Sort of weird, but it goes to this big, huge O-ring. So there you go. So it's like a flexible... It's like a flexible U-lock, you could say, right? So in a way, it looks pretty nifty. The only thing you're gonna unlock is this head part. I don't know. They can start hitting this right here. This thing comes out. They're done. You get a big, huge slug hammer. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe, I don't know. You know, something like huge hammer or something. You know, something like this guy here. Take it and just go whack. I don't know how strong this guy's gonna be. Got several keys, one with LED. Works pretty damn good. The LED one anyway. And then you got multiple small locks, just in case. Sorry, even in the cool atmosphere of the garage, my phone still dies out thinking it's overheating, but anyway. I'm testing out all the keys. They give you like 4 small keys, or I'm sorry, 3 or 4? Okay, 4. There you go, here's a 4th one here. So here's the main key. The main key, that's good though. I need a key with a light anyway, so I don't mind keeping this on my main keychain with the rest of my Givy keys, as well as my scooter key. So my scooter key looks like the weakest one, and it's supposed to drive the whole engine in. All right, so it's the most expensive engine. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna go and put this guy in here. Okay, let's go and see that, I like it because it actually helps you lift off. You know, you're not struggling. It feels like it's just solid, you know. There's like a little spring that kind of helps you lift off. And I love the rubber feel too, by the way. This is really nice. Okay, let's just see that. You can almost take it off with the key like this. It's still pretty, it has some weight on there, but hopefully it's more solid than anything than just aluminum. That'd be crazy if this thing is just made from light aluminum, right? And this is the only thing that locks really. So they can pivot this a little bit. Who knows, it might come off. So here we go. So we got that there. So this is a really great key. Let's go and test out all the key sets. Hi Nathan. Come from school?
No.
Okay, here we go. This one unlocks. So this one locks too. Let's work on this one. This one locks too. Let's test all the keys to make sure they all work. I guess keys is faster than combination, and it's more secure too than combination. That's what they say anyway. So I think they only put like keys for the big locks. They don't put combinations. I don't know why. You can't find a combination more than, I believe, 10 millimeters. The Kryptonite one had it 9.5 millimeter combination. After that, when it gets any bigger in thickness, more than 9.5, they all come with key only. So I kind of like his kind of what do we call that, aerogrammic or something. But anyways, it feels really nice. Just put it in there. So this is the last one here. I might have tested already, but anyway, so they're all good. So the key's all good. It comes with some kind of key code here. You have to know your key code or whatever that means. So we'll put these in a safe place. And it comes with one little sticker here, on guard sticker, little dog. And this is their beast version. They name it after every dog. There's Rottweiler, there's Doberman, and I guess this is beast mode right here. I don't know. I might want to put this in my scooter. I don't know if it looks too tacky or what. But anyway, key code, little, I guess, reminder here what to do. Whatever this is. Oh, it's material-wise. Clean and lubricate the cylinder and the locking mechanism regularly with light spray, such as WD-40 high performance penetrate. Oh, okay. WD-40 is always called for. So far, so good. It doesn't need it right now, as far as we know. Let me go ahead and I ruined the key ring here already, which I wasn't planning to use anyway. It's just a piece of wire, really. Actually, might be good for ground. We'll keep it there for like testing, shorting, stuff like that, right? So finally, I got something nice that might work well for us. So let's go and break this tag here, or should we break it now or later? It doesn't really matter. Let's break it now. That way we'll have it ready to go for tonight, and maybe we'll even get started in bleeding the rear brake so we can blue Loctite. But we'll do that at the end of everything, because right now the rear brake is not giving us that much trouble. It's helping, but it's not helping a lot. So we do definitely want to replace the bleeder bolt and see if that solves our problem. So here we go. Nice. Little tag there, on guard. See, Beast chain lock. They call it the Beast. So that must be the biggest one they have. That has 10 millimeters. So there goes the thickness. Oh, actually it's 12 millimeters. I didn't realize that. 140 by 12 millimeters. That thing is freaking huge. But to make sure that it's only good as the weakest link, right? So we want to make sure those links are awesomely good too. So let me go ahead and make sure everything's all in here intact. Yep, 140 by 12, 16 millimeter bore. But the bar is only, well, the bar is actually thicker, 16 millimeter. This bar right here. So I consider it like pretty much like a U-bolt. Is that right? It is a U-bolt. How did I make it like a U-bolt last time? Oh yeah, this thing will go all the way to the other side. So what's good about it is though, if you know, you're gonna need a straight shot anyway. Let's see if this guy will flex through. Because he needs to flex through for us. There we go. That's how I made it like a U-bolt. It's a sliding U-bolt or flexible U-bolt, right? So there you go. That's it right. And you know what? It's funny though. It doesn't feel heavier than the other one. It might actually feel a little lighter, even though it actually weighs more. So I'm not sure. Maybe the material metal they use is lighter. But I would assume that eventually these things will start scraping, right? But there's so far it's not making any dent or nothing on there. It's coated. So this looks pretty cool. It says 801 Z something. All right, so now we got our lock here. We'll set this guy aside. We'll put him afterwards, eventually once we really start using. So it looks pretty cool. Heavy duty though. That thing is sure is heavy. So we'll find out. So there is the box that came with it. We'll keep the box neatly, just in case we need to reference the packaging that came back from it. So we'll put that there for a while. Put it right here is fine. All right. This thing might be used for a lot of things like painting and stuff like that, which we need to touch up on. Okay, we got a whole bunch of these loose guys here, so let's put them nicely, neatly. Let's put them, we can put them with the bleeder bolt. We'll be using that guy shortly, so we'll leave the bleeder bolt out here. So let's check out this bleeder bolt here, see what we gotten from him. So let's see. Let's inspect it, make sure there's no further damage. You can see it's a little sharp in, like the original. It's snubby still, but sharper. You know, still has a more of a cone shape. Looks nice, actually. Really nice bleeder bolt. Nothing stripped. It looks like fairly new, actually. So, super. Give it a blow, just to make sure. Yep. There's a hole in the other end. It doesn't have the valve check, so maybe this will be a little bit better than the valve check one. Who knows, right? But we'll remember to take this out. Let's inspect these guys. See, they're not brittle. This is good. All right, so we'll put that in there. We'll put that in here. Oh man, this is a good little connection there. I think it goes in a little bit further, really. This probably goes in like right there. Goes through these guys. Yeah, it makes it all the way to this guy's end right here. And then actually, oh, look at that. Look at tangle. You can stretch it though. There we go. Nice. Keep him good. So that'll be your bleeder bolt there. And it should close just like the other one would. All right, there we go. Put that guy all in the way. All right, let's get our gas in our tank and let's see if we can fire up our scooter. Because that's really our main concern right now is. Can't fit the sticker in there, that's fine. But at least I got the key all in one place now, except for the fifth main one we're using him right now. Let's put that guy in there. Put this guy, we'll use this guy here as like parts. Like maybe when we short something. That'd be awesome. Actually, you know, we should put the bleeder bolt in here with all the other screws, because that way it won't eat that plastic in case it ever digs in. So let me grab that guy back out of there. Like, make up your mind, Michael. In fact, I need to get these screws out to keep them out, because these are going to be our fan shroud screws. If we need to, I was even thinking if it's, see, the funny thing is, if it's an electrical issue, we would know, because our engine would, I mean, yesterday you guys didn't see it, but what I saw was, I remember our engine light and everything was still working. It's just the scooter died, meaning the engines just stopped. But everything, our light, our dash, and everything electrical was still working, so it can't be an electrical issue. It more than likely is mechanical, which is probably, you know, the combustion needed, which is fuel, right? So it's probably less than fuel, and even the float bowl was probably maybe completely empty or partially drained. That's probably the reason why it died prematurely within like 0 to 5 miles when I was trying to, you know, opening the throttle, get fluid in there. It didn't actually get fluid. It just went the opposite, just died. It felt like I was like turning in the air fuel mixture screw to close entirely, close the air out. So that's probably the reason why it probably died, because of lack of fuel. So we'll keep this guy in here, okay? There we go. And then we'll also, you know, I should have done switching back here. I know, I'm wishy-washy. I should put the keys in here, so whatever I can keep long-term in a bigger bag with the rest of the thing, I'd rather do that, including the stickers, right?
So anyway, this guy don't need the big bag like this, right? So it makes no sense for them to be in a big bag where the keys here has a big sticker, which we can probably put that over there. All right, let's just go ahead and dump these guys. All right, we got it all in there. Can you believe it? They give you 4 small key and plus the other one like 5 keys just to make sure you don't lose any, right? Instead of just the normal 2 key, they give you 5 keys. It was like $70 something here. There it goes, $68.15, I guess. I got the discount there, I guess. So this is a brand new one. So got that key in there. Got the main key here, which is cool. I can use the light just in case I ever need to, you know, showcase my other keys or something. I can have a little extra light to help me out and put the keys in there, you know. So it's kind of nice. It's gonna be a little hard to try to get that one in there, or how would you squeeze a light? So that's weird. Maybe I should move this around another way where I can squeeze it from a certain angle, huh? So it's kind of hard. Maybe I should put the key that way. So let's say, for instance, I wanted to move this, right? And I'm trying to get the key light. So instead of putting it here, I can't squeeze the light, right? Because I need to angle the key. So if I squeeze it this way, the light beams the opposite. So if I really want to make this useful, I'm gonna have to probably swing this guy the other way around to be able to get the use of this key. Unless, no, yeah, either way he's gonna be blocked by everything. Or maybe not, let's see. Let's see if we move this guy. Okay, all right, so there you go. I can use this right here to turn my scooter, because I could push it here. You know, push it here, I think it lights like right there, right? So then I can push my scooter in there and turn my scooter that way. Now, I can't push him for this guy, unfortunately. See, that's the thing. And let's see how my Givi locks are. Just want to double check everything, and we should be out there anyway. So let's go and get started on putting our gasoline in there. Just for emergency, we can design it where we can squeeze our keys. So let's say, for instance, we need the light to turn on our Givi, right? Probably the Givi didn't give you a light. And that was a $400 Givi system. So yeah, see, there's no light here. I can't deflect this another way to be able to get light as I need it, or else it would come this way. So that means the Givi light's here. Okay, will the Givi light turn this way too? Let's see. Oh wow, it goes any way if you want to. So if that's the case, it still won't do it because he's blocking the Givi no matter which direction. And I believe this key is also the same universal fit, either this way or from up top, I believe. There, see that? You can still turn it. All right, so we just gotta decide here how we're gonna get this key here. And then what I'm gonna do is have you guys sit here and, well, I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, see this right here? I'm gonna go ahead and fill the oil from up top. And then I'm gonna watch you guys see what, you know, that way I can see it too later on. I won't be able to see during the time of recording, but you guys will see it first before I can. So let me go ahead and move this guy direction-wise, because I believe we got these guys in sync. Only downfall, he might scratch a little bit of the rubber because it's going to be more in the sharp edge area. That's okay, it's worth it. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm going to try to flip him around. Hold this gap because it's hard to open and close them back. I believe this might be workable. He's in between 2. That means he won't be between here. Alright, so more than likely. Let's see here how we want him. Well, regardless, he's gonna have to be in between 2, right? But he'll only work at 1, that sucks. We can do this way. Yeah, we can do this way. We can have him right here. Because he can still reach the scooter key. He just needs to be pushed like this. So he'll light up. And then we can put our scooter key in. Or we can put our Givi key in. We just have to wedge it up like this a little bit. But beats going the opposite direction where it's like really tilted like this. Try to get him in, right? So that, oh shoot. So that way we'll have lights. Alright, so here we go. Now we know that we don't know before. Okay, so I guess we're putting him in between, huh? Which is good this way. I'd rather have him this way. That way this rubber part will hit this guy rubber, so it won't scrape. I think it won't. Find out if it turns. So I think this will probably be the best. So that way I can push for lights for either one of these keys. This is a Tata keychain right here, look. Engine Expert. TD. Really cool, huh? Let's see. Try get this guy. I like this ring too. It's huge. It's heavy duty. There's some cheap ones that stay open, unfortunately. All right, there we go. Oh, am I still in the wrong direction? I'm still in the wrong direction, Michael. All right, keep them open. There we go. I think I'm in the right now. It's got to be. All right. Oh, sorry. There we go. I'm in the right direction now. There we go. So I can use this right here to light up. So I can push. Help a little bit light. Not the best kind of light, but you know, still better than nothing, right? Once I get an idea where I'm at, I can let this one fall over. Same thing with the Givi. The Givi one's going to be doubling up with the key. So it'll be like this. So I can push the light for the Givi, right? Once I see a light directs the Givi, I can push this guy Givi in there. So it helps a little bit, not like 100%, but it's going to be good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to see if the gasoline, well, I'm going to fill it up right now. So I think that's our only issue, is the gasoline and then bleeding the bleeder bolt, so we can get this guy voila again. So yeah, unfortunately I should have took it out when I had a chance at everything, but now I got to make it harder myself, which is fine, because I believe if we take out the bleeder bolt, see that right there? He hits the bleeder bolt cap, hopefully. Yeah, he hits the bleeder bolt cap, so we can take this whole ram mount off. We can remove the bleeder bolt, I mean the master cylinder cap, and we should be good. We should be able to bleed and everything same. So let's go ahead and open up. Also, by the way, I can adjust my headlights too, which I'm looking forward to it. See, I can get my hand in there. And you know what? No one ever tells you where that lip is. I'm just thinking for myself here, because the wires are dragged down. So the lip has to be curvature up like this, like cups it. You guys see that? See that little eyebrow? I call it eyebrow or lip, right? On the very tip of it. On both sides it has that too, that little lip. See that lip? I call it a lip. Under lip, let's say. So it could be an eyebrow if you face the top, right? So anyway, I'm going to see, look, I could get my hand in there like this. I can actually go and spin this guy. So we'll be able to direct him. See that? I can push him up and down. See that? I can move him around quite a bit too. So I don't want to move him right now, because I'm thinking, I know he goes at a 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock. You know, his LED has a beam 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Now I was told by APM also that your signal lights has to be at 12 and 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? Normally. So, but I think I got away with it, because the way mine turned, you can see here, it's still at a 9 and 3 o'clock still. It goes horizontal. You can see that one? That one might be a little bit more inclined like this, not perfectly vertical, but still, it's more geared toward 9 and 3 o'clock. So that one I turned 9, 3 o'clock as well. So these LEDs ones, I guess, so we'll find out. Man, these things are falling quickly, aren't they? All right, so let's do this. Let's go and open up our case there. Oh, I forgot to put the alarm key. Oh, that one's easy. Just latch on. See, where will we latch this guy on? We'll latch him on to the side that doesn't have the alarm to scrape. That's what we'll latch him on at. These things probably eventually will break, I know. But in the meantime, they're not, so. Take this guy. Well, let me open this guy while I have him here. Oh, he's already open. Dummy. Alright, so let's go and latch this guy on. And let's tap our gas. And let's see where it goes from here. Give me 1 second here. Let me hold you guys in my arms. Sentimentally, huh? Alright, there we go. It's latched on now. Great. Now I got all kinds of... I got this much just to get my scooter up and running. Okay, I got my license, my registration underneath there. Covered it with the rag. Okay, here we go. Open them up. Make sure none of these guys fall right in, right? Or bird poop. Contaminate my fuel line. It's not a big deal. It's not like it's going to be like precise. All right, come on. Oh man, he's just dry. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to pour it in here. See, the thing about these guys here, I'm not sure if you ever had one of these kind of containers before. How you guys get them set up is, it says it's 2 gallons right there. Pours up to 2.5 times faster, and it's 2-gallon container. What's great about them is, I don't know if they pour any faster. I don't really use these guys often enough to know the difference. But you have to retract it, right? You have to push this knob, because usually when it gets into a gasoline or some, you know, thing, I think even with
expensive motorcycle or even like big bikes, you still have to go to the pump and pull that little sort of foreskin off the, you know what I mean, right? Foreskin off the nozzle there in order to get in. I don't know why they don't just build it where it's be a little bit easy for all of us just to have it, you know, ready to go for motorcycles. I guess there's not a market for it. I don't know. I mean, I would figure maybe in Asia they probably do, because everyone there 9% of the time drives a motorcycle. It's rare to even see a car, right? So yeah, you just slip this in like this. And then you might want to angle in the way where you have the most leverage of tilt. So you can position this whenever you're almost about to lock down. Almost about to lock down. Say, huh? It's getting there. So better start positioning it. There we go. That's tight. Okay. Then you just pour it. Well, you see it? It won't pour in. Watch. I'll try to pour it. Like I won't get a mess here. See that? It has a lock. And that lock is that little red lever there. So I'll need both hands on deck anyway. You guys can watch me do it. And then you guys can hopefully see the bottom here. So here we go. I'm going to set this up here. Oh. Hopefully the charger's going to keep charging here while we continue this on, because if it doesn't, the phone's going to die shortly. Only thing bad about the magnet charger, I realized the other one was actually more advantageous. It wouldn't fall off so easily than the straight shot one with the magnet head. So, what am I putting it here for? You can see it better right here. That way you guys can really see the angle. Okay, and then I want to pour just a little bit, but then I really want to take it back to the bottom because I want to see what happens, how it funnels in, okay? So, give me 1 second here. All right, so the cap is off. Okay, I'm gonna hold it firmly, like, you know, wrestling a football. Okay, get the nozzle in there. And then what I'm going to do is put most of it in, so you might not see it. But you can see here it has a lock. There's nothing coming out, right? But the minute I push this nozzle, I bet you will come in. Here we go. Well, let me angle it. 1, 2, 3. Maybe not yet. Maybe it has to retract some more. And then pull in. Okay, I got to pull in too. There we go. See that? Okay, so what I had to do was I had to push it and then retract it in like this, sort of like almost like a lighter. Got to pull it in like that. All right, so I'm gonna do that for the remaining, while you guys come down here and help me take a look at really what's going in on the fuel lines. Oh, see the idea of this guy here? He's going a little bit halfway, sort of halfway, I guess. Still a lot of air bubbles, right? So let's keep going. In fact, you guys can see it from all the way over here. Let's see if I can get a good shot of what's really going on in there. One second. Okay. All right, so here we go. I'm going to start pouring, and hopefully you can see the force of the gravity of more oil coming. Not yet. I'll let you know when I'm about to pour. Almost ready. 1, 2, 3. A little Sprite. Little going on now. Not a lot. But it's pouring in there. This is probably more back. Oh, shoot. Got some on top of the tank. Didn't want that. Oh, this is worse than the guy trying to use the restroom. There we go. Now it's pouring. All right, you guys. Let me know. You guys seeing a lot more coming in through or what? Okay, now it's stopping. Oh, this is horrible. I wish there was a way to... Oh, okay. There we go. I was holding the red lever. That's why it took so long. Now it's pouring like crazy. Now it's drinking, you guys. Now it's gulping. Yeah, it definitely pours faster, that's for sure. It's so fast I have to watch. I have to angle it and make sure. I'm going to fill this all the way up as much as I can. This is 2 gallons, so I don't think we got fully 2 gallons, so I bet you that by the time this canister is empty, it perfectly fills up our scooter. So it's pouring pretty quickly, so you should start seeing fluid rushing through the air filter. You can hear it too, by the way. You hear it gulp, gulp, gulp. It's like jugging water. Yes. It's nearly half empty, I guess. Let's keep going. Yeah, I can't wait to take it for a ride. I got my GoPro mount, everything ready, so we might be able to test it out using the GoPro helmet. I call it the GoPro helmet. The Neo, or not, yeah, Shoei Neotech 2. Okay, I think there's about 30% left. So far my tank is still not full. So I guess to fill this tank up, it could be about $7 or $8, really, premium Chevron gas at $3.85 a gallon. This scooter stock says it gets about 90 miles per gallon, but I don't think so. I think maybe about 75. Now with our big bore kit and everything, it might be around 75 for sure. All right, now it goes. It's almost empty now. Got about 20% left in there, I think. All right, what I'll do is I'll bring it up here. I'll show you guys how I'm actually figuring out how to use this guy now for next time. But there's no spill other than the mistake I made. So, hope you guys were able to see more of, well, I'm actually, let me take a look at it with you. Oh yeah, it's filling up the line. There's half now, right? See, there we go. That before was completely dried. Sorry. That before was completely dried out. Now it's got half of it in there at least. So that's a good sign. All right, so here we go. This is how I figure out how to use these guys here. If you ever ran into, you can see here it's very light. I can hold it with a pinky. See that? Not heavy at all. It's not 2 gallon. I wouldn't be able to hold my pinky with 2 gallon. I might, but it'll just hurt like a pain. Okay, so let me go and put this over here. I'll show you guys what I did to understand how to use this contraption here. So you could do it that way, but it would have been harder. But you still need to push the red lever in because that's like their safety lock or something. Okay, so you can put it in there like this, right? Now before it comes out, you have to push down, of course, right? Push down is just to get ready. Then you push this little black lever here. So when you push in on it, pull in. See that? See that? You can put more in. That's how fast it was going. It's going a lot more than that. But I just don't want to do it because this crate's messy right now. I have to tilt it an angle. Whoa! That's okay. Gasoline cleans things. Alright, see that? It's almost empty. All gone. Almost. Every bit drop. Alright. That wasn't bad. There we go. I got the last drop. Oh, you don't have to actually keep the pushing the red lever. Once it digs in, it's fine. You just have to hold the black. There we go. There we go. Hardly any waste, huh? Other than what I spilled. Alright, that's it. Alright, there we go. You can see here, guy all over the place. So all I'll do is I'll just use my microfiber here. In fact, I'd rather use the old one. Let's clean this up, shall we? Wasn't there an old one here sitting here somewhere? We gotta get an old shop rag. I try to save the new one for another usage. Oh, there we go. Just wipe all the excessive gasoline out. Or not excessive gasoline, but just around the cover plastic area. You don't want to leave gasoline hanging out there. Okay, what I'll do is I'll close this up first. I don't want to get dirt around it. Semi-close it. Still need to wedge it. That's why I left it open just a little bit. They do have a little plastic guard there, but it's not a lot of coverage there. Alright, there we go. And any excessive gas probably fell through here a little bit here and there, so it's not gas leak or anything. You can use gasoline to clean out your material there. Alright, so there's no more excuse here as a gas issue. And we don't think it's an electric issue because I actually remember my lights didn't die. It didn't like shut off completely, like, you know, I turned off the keys. The keys, the power and everything were still going on. It's just that it wouldn't start the scooter, right? So there we go, we locked it in. Alright.
So when we do, I'm going to start the scooter or get ready to. Let's go and put this guy in here. Want to make sure. God, these guys go really quickly, don't they? Dirt. All right, so anyway, we'll keep this knob protected. Let's close him back. We won't need him forever. More than likely, we were never going to use this other than filling up our lawnmower. So it's got a little safety there. Passing safety that no one can just open it easily. And child safety too, so your kids don't just poke right through it. All right, there we go. Cool little compact design there. That way it keeps your stuff clean, out of the way. Yeah, getting smarter, right? There's a little lock there. All right, save it for next time. All right, so here we go. We're gonna catch our decompression tube. Let's go and get the oil there because our decompression tube is installed now, and I got a new canister for it here, so we can watch out for it. See if it actually. This is a clean, empty. Well, not clean, but it's clean enough where it's closed the whole time from us using it last time. So let's go and use this cardboard just to make sure you don't go crazy on this. And I'll prepare to catch it. All right, let's check this out. How we're gonna label this. I wish the way there was like a little easy. Actually, you know what? This might even stay on here. We'll see. Okay, you can watch it now. It's completely empty. See there? Empty. It's just got a little bit of the motor oil residue, but it's completely empty. And I'll test it out and show you. See that? Nothing's really coming out of it. Okay, a little bit maybe. All right, so other than that, it's pretty much empty. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna capture it, and then we can actually measure it too, because we can see right here the indicator how much it fills up. So for the most part, it's empty. See that? Nothing's coming out really. What? You guys didn't see it clearly enough. See that? Just a little bit of the residue just came out the last minute. But other than that, it's completely empty. And it's out of the wide mouth too, which is kind of nice. Okay, so we'll just put this guy, shove them underneath, because I don't think it's gonna come out the whole quart just like that, right? So, hey, look, it actually stays. It gets stuck in a wedge right there. Oh wow, cool. Let's do it in a way where we can actually see it, right? Get the most use out of this guy, measurement-wise. Okay, there we go. So we got him in there. We got him shoved into the other end of the decompression tube. So when we start our scooter, if it does start, you know, hoping everything goes as well, then we'll know. Let me close this door so fumes doesn't get back into the house. All right, so here we go. Only when and then we'll do a test run too. Only when I start the scooter from 0 to 5 miles, when it's about to get going, that's when it starts dying out. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna sit that. Hit the kill switches on. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Look at that. It starts. There's gas now. Let's check this out. See how the gas. Oh, let's check our decompression tube out. Oh, look at that guy filling up. Holy smoke. He went up crazy. Look at that guy. Oh, he didn't go all the way up yet. Look. You can still see a little clear tube, right? So he's not yet. Oh, I think he is. Look, I see a little fumes right there. But he filled up quick. Alright. Let it run for a little bit. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, look at that. You see it? See that real rush? Like a roller coaster ride. Look at that. Let's see how much. Oh, look at that. It already took out 100 milliliter. 100 milliliter already. Look, it's still going. 100 milliliter right there. 100 milliliter. I don't think this gets hot enough where it's going to have a problem. So we'll just keep on letting it watch it. So it just took out 100 milliliter, or actually, you can almost say 1,400 milliliters right now. Let's just keep watching it, monitoring it. Okay, now it's just spatting. But 1,400 milliliters just came out easily. It might be even more because it's kind of angled, right? So it might actually be a lot more.
might be closer to 1600 milliliters really. We started out with about 800 milliliters, right? So it just pretty much took this much out already off the bat. But other than that, it looks like it's calming down. Probably a better way to test your decompression tube without spilling all over the place and having to wipe everything back down. Just get yourself an old, you know, your old motor coil quart. That way you can siphon it back in after all this is said and done. All right, so the engine's not dying. It's only dying when I actually start riding it. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Okay, let's check this out. I'm gonna grab the scooter and you guys can watch from here, okay? See how much more comes out of that quart. Here we go. You guys keep an eye out. You guys can see from the side and bottom here, hopefully. Okay, there you go. You guys can see where it's at right now, right? Okay, I'm gonna go grab the scooter. Get both hands on deck. So, I'm gonna take that still on. My brakes are still on. I'm at 2,500 RPM. You guys fell over. What's the deal? I don't know when you guys fell over, but I did about 3,500 RPM, and the scooter looked like it wants to get up and go. Are we seeing anything more? So, you know, David, engine expert, say he doesn't even use the decompression tube. It doesn't work for him. He said it always happens. It just spills out. Sometimes when you're leaning a lot, your scooter does indicate where it forces oil out like that. But if it's properly tuned, I'm thinking it might actually keep the oil in. So who knows? Right now, we know for sure it took out. Oh yeah, it took out at least 1,200 milliliters easily. I'm not sorry. Did I say 1,200? I'm sorry. Golly, 100. Let's see. 120 milliliters. Sorry, not 1,200. Sorry. This is 100. This is 200. So right here, somewhere is a little lower than the middle. But I think we properly incline it. It might actually be lesser, maybe. I don't know. I'm afraid to do it right now. Let's see. Here we go. So it might be more. So it might be around closer to 150 milliliters that it took out already. So it's like right there right now. I'm glad this thing actually worked well. It kind of stayed on there for us, so it's kind of nice. As long as it doesn't burn a hole in there. See, even with the vibration. You can see here, it's just like sputting like that. So I think it stops there. I think that's how much oil is probably going to come out. I'm not sure if it's safe to drive yet. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab the engine again. I'm going to try to go for 3,500 to 4,000 RPM. And you guys can watch it. Right now it's idling. Right now it's idling at 1,500 RPM. So there we go. Hold the brake for it. 150 more quart makes it closer to 300 milliliters, or it's not going to pour any more out because it already took out what it needed, which was the 1,500 milliliters. So we'll find that out tomorrow. You guys can see here a little darker area there where it filled up. That, if I can jiggle it so you can see. I know the sunlight's not helping, but it's actually where the sunlight mark is right there. So that's how much oil came out the whole time. So far it's just sputting here. I'll bring you guys up with me here so you guys can see me rave up the RPM.
gonna be harder this way. All right, let's see here. Let's see if I can do this and keep everything secured. All right, I can do it. Ready? I'm gonna hold down the brake lever. You guys see me hold the brake lever. I'm gonna hold them. I can only hold the rear because I need the right to turn, right? So here goes. 2,000, 2,500, 3,000 RPM, 3,500, 4,000. Woo! It sounds like beast mode at 4,000 RPM. All right, so normally, like I said again, it looked like it wanted to die. Pretty much we hadn't drove it. You see, it's still the same 6 mile. It might moved up maybe by 8, but we didn't really move the wheel. I mean, just physically maybe. So, and let's see our gas again. There's still air bubbles in there. Oh look, this still shows like nothing here, right? So I don't know. Look, there's still air here, even though we know we definitely got almost 2 gallons in there. Oh, but it's pouring, it's filling up, it's filling up. See, gas is coming down, but it's not coming down fast enough for it. Look at that, see, it's filling up. Now, if we shut this off, you can tell right away the engine will die. Watch, you ready? 1, 2, 3. It'll die eventually. It's backflowing. This is probably what it sounded like when it died. Almost there. Give it a second. I don't know if it'll die soon enough. I better not play around leaning my engine too much. Leaning damages, so I'm gonna open it back up. There we go. Let it fill up again. See, what it does is filling up the reserve. The hose is holding its own reserve. But you can see here, this guy, right here is near full, half full right there. See that? He's near full, or half. See that? There's some air going in him as well. So yeah, I guess we were just out of fuel. So who to say, right? All right, so let's check out our remote start, shall we? I'm gonna try to hit the start button here and I'm gonna try to pull out the key. 1, 2. Yeah, didn't do it. Last time I did for us. Only because we actually kept the orange wire in place. This time we took the orange out so we can actually try the remote start. But let's try remote start still. Oh, we actually even kind of check out the test light. Let's do that. Check out the remote start. Ready? Here we go. Hold down the brake lever. It's unlocked. Ready? 1, 2. Holy oh. Okay, I stopped the engine for a little bit, and even though this says actually 1,500 or so, actually is more than that. If you look at it, watch when I take it off, you see here the levels right now. Oh shit, it's like up there. It was actually inclined like this, right? So it made it look like it was only 1,500. See, the more it comes level, look at that. Now I'm gonna take it off so you guys can actually see really how much it took out. So here we go. This is how much it really took out. Look at this. Let me put in the level area here. That way you guys can actually see it. Okay, so it's actually closer to, let me away from the sunlight here. Maybe hopefully this level is flat. So it's actually closer, almost 300 milliliters it took out. That's crazy. When your engine takes maximum 750 milliliters, it took out almost 30% off the first starting. The decompression tube, 30% actually came back out. Is that crazy or what? Here's the oil, what it looks like. See, it's still good. I mean, it's not the best when it first got in there, of course, but see, it still has a little, you know, honey glazed color look, not like dark coffee or anything like that yet. Okay, now let's start again and see what happens. Let's see how much more it probably will take out, right? So that was first start. That was the first 10-minute start. So let's check this out. We're gonna put the same 300 milliliters that already came out. And let's fire this guy up. Keys on. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Nope. Maybe hold. Brake lever too short. Wow, look at that. It just shot straight up. I didn't even see it yet. It's not coming all the way to this hose yet though, but it will. See? This is going to determine if we're going to be able to use the decompression tube. I'm afraid to take it for a test run because I'm afraid to get motor oil spilling everywhere as I'm riding, right? Alright, so let me go and grab this. Oh, there it goes. Look, it's like a fireworks show here. Alright. right, let's go and fire it up one more time and see how much more motor oil it comes in, and then we're gonna take it for a test ride here. Here we go. Turn on the key. Fire it up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably take it with my GoPro helmet this time. You guys can see me. This is the Shoei Neotech 2 here I got. I actually didn't take out the screens yet. That's fine. What I'll do is I'll just keep right here with the visor here. That'll be fine. I just didn't want to open it yet because I'm not sure how we're gonna fully ride it yet. So I'm gonna be recording from here on with the GoPro. But I just want to make sure this guy's not gonna spurt out. He's just starting him up. I think when we rev the engine, the oil calms itself. But I just don't want to see the oil coming out from here. So far I'm not seeing it. So I think it might be safe for us to take him out and see what he does. So let's see if GoPro will actually record now. GoPro, record. I think we gotta initially turn them on first, right? Okay, there we go. 300 frames per second. GoPro, stop recording. I guess it stopped. Alright, so voice command is activated on this guy. GoPro, start recording. There you go. It's recording. Wide. Perfect. So that's what I'll do is I'll go ahead and use the GoPro from here on. I'm going to take this out. Let me go and put it on the GoPro here real quick. Hopefully you guys can see different angles, huh? The GoPro angle and my shots here. Alright, so I'm going to get ready to get on this bad boy. See what he can really do out there for us. Also, I'm going to put this phone on charger too so you guys can see it from the GoPro's oh sorry, GoPro's probably elsewhere here. Alright, so